What if I told you that the 3 hours you spent on your phone yesterday took longer than the entire month of March? You wouldn't believe me, right? But a recent neuroscience discovery found that your brain doesn't process phone time like real time. In fact, it might not process phone time at all. You ever scroll on your phone and 3 hours pass by, but it felt like 5 minutes? Almost like someone removed an entire clip from your life. This is what researchers call temporal fragmentation, or ghost time. But what actually is ghost time anyway? According to scientists, the brain needs roughly 23 seconds to finish recording an experience. Yet the average swipe on the phone resets focus every 6 to 8 seconds. This means that the brain can't focus long enough to store what it sees. So what fills the gap is ghost time, durations that pass in the body but don't get stored in memory. Now that sounds scary, right? But what if I told you that most people born after 1995 actively and willingly choose to live in a state of ghost time over real time? We've been warned about ghost time. A lot, actually. It's actually one of the main ideas behind one of the most popular and unsettling TV shows released in the last few years. Apple TV's Severance, created by Dan Erickson, presents a fictional corporation called Lumen Industries. In the series, employees undergo a procedure known as severance, a brain implant that splits their consciousness into two entirely separate entities. The innie, who exists only within the workspace and has no knowledge of the outside world, and the outie, who lives a normal life but remembers nothing of their job. Ghost time functions in exactly the same way. The phone acts as the implant and the scroll session acts as the workday. Each time someone opens an app or starts a scroll sesh, their innie returns to work, a version of them stuck in their phone, doing small tasks like watching ads, helping train algorithms, and creating data for companies. And when you stop scrolling, your innie disappears, vanishes. No memory, no record, no resistance. The user returns to normal life, unaware of the part of them that was just harvested, that was just used, unaware that another version of them just existed. You can even look at your screen time as evidence. Pull it up. Those bars that you see, those are the remnants of your innie. Those are the remnants of your other self. The severance procedure, like ghost time, seems like a nightmare at first, trapping another version of yourself just to be used and forgotten. But the truth is much more complicated than that. In both cases, people willingly submit to the system, not because they want to be erased, but because they want escape. Characters in the show willingly choose to undergo the severance procedure for a variety of different reasons. Some want to avoid the stress of their jobs. Others want to protect themselves from the painful memories or emotional burdens. For many, it's a way to escape part of their lives entirely, to feel free, or at least for a few hours each day. The phone offers a similar escape. Ghost time isn't just something that happens to people, it's something many willingly choose. Scrolling becomes a way to avoid stress, boredom, or emotional pain. The endless stream of posts and videos gives people a chance to disappear, to escape from their own lives just for a little while. In Severance, something interesting happens. When the innie starts to cross into the outie's world, the body reacts. There's headaches, confusion, and nosebleeds. In the show, this is called reintegration sickness. And after a long time on our phones, we feel something similar. We look up from the screen wondering what time it was or what we were just doing. While our symptoms aren't nosebleeds or headaches, they're no less real. So here's a two-step protocol to reunite with your innie, to connect your two halves. Number 1, the next time you're scrolling, try to remember 3 posts. This forces retrieval. And then number 2, name one feeling. What feeling did you have when you were scrolling? This closes the emotional loop. This process takes about 30 seconds, and it's an elevator ride back to your outie self. Neuroscientists call this temporal anchors, or clear stop points that allow the brain to finish rewriting the neural file. The goal of the show is simple: become one whole person again. Ghost time needs the same fix. We don't have to smash our phones or delete Instagram. We just have to close the gap between our scroll self and our real self. My point is, we should consciously scroll, not mindlessly scroll. Name what we just saw and how it felt. And every time that we do this, we pull the memory back and we make the moment ours again. thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It is so cool that you clicked on my video. Like, subscribe, do the whole thing. I've got memberships up right here, and if you're liking the videos, maybe check out my website, put your number in there, and I can send you some cool stuff that I'm working on. I release rings, and I'm releasing a romance book pretty soon. Check it out. Thank you so much. I actually appreciate it. It means the world to me. It is so cool that you clicked on my video and that maybe you got something out of this. I really enjoy doing these. Peace and love. I'll see you next week.